not thick at all. Like this sunscreen is very light. Let us apply this sunscreen on our face, okay? Let us see whether it is going to blend. Now let's start. So you guys, for some time now I have been on a hunt, like a serious treasure hunt, for a good sunscreen that I can use that will not leave white cast on my skin. I have tried quite some sunscreens in the past and they always left white cast on my face, and I've been looking, searching, finding everything, seeking for a good, affordable, emphasis on affordable, because I don't have 6k to use and buy sunscreen. So I've been looking for an affordable sunscreen that will not leave white cast on my skin, and I came across this particular Dr. Rashel sunscreen, and I thought to come and give my honest review because this sunscreen is just newly entering the market and I want you guys to know like everything about this sunscreen. But you guys, we can't go into this video without me begging you, pleading with you. If you're a newbie, if you're just seeing me for the very first time, please do not make this video your last. Okay, click on the subscribe button below this video to join my YouTube channel here and support me here on YouTube. When you subscribe to my channel, you help me a whole lot to grow here on YouTube, and I will really appreciate it if everyone that watches this video subscribes to my channel. It will go a long way in helping me to grow on YouTube. Guys, I want to become a big YouTuber, and how will I become a big YouTuber if you do not subscribe to my channel? Please smash the sub button down below and subscribe to my channel, okay? And now that we have that out of the way, let us just go back to it. So this here is the Dr. Rashel sunscreen, and it says here anti-aging sunscreen with SPF 50, okay? Sorry, with SPF 60. It has SPF 60 in it, and it is a moisture sunscreen. It prevents the appearance of dark spots, hydrates the skin, and it is invisible finish, no white cast on the skin. One thing I love about this sunscreen is the fact that it does not leave white cast on the face. This particular sunscreen does not in any way leave any form of white cast whatsoever on the skin. So if you're out here on a hunt just like me, you're looking for a good sunscreen that you can use that will not leave white cast on your skin, look no further, okay? This particular Dr. Rashel one does not leave white cast on the skin. Like that is one very nice thing I love about it. It doesn't leave any form of white cast whatsoever on the skin. Like it's just like applying a cream. When you apply this sunscreen, it's as if you applied a cream. It will just drop normally on your skin without making your face look white. That is one thing I love about this sunscreen. Another thing about this sunscreen is the fact that it is so affordable. You guys, when I was looking for a sunscreen that doesn't leave white cast on the skin, I was seeing so many foreign sunscreens, but these sunscreens were so expensive, from 6,000 to 10,000 to 12 to 15,000 naira, and so many of us cannot afford that. To be honest, I personally, I cannot afford a sunscreen of 6,000 naira, 10,000 naira right now. I just can't afford it, okay? And coming across this Dr. Rashel face cream sunscreen was and is really a blessing to me, because this sunscreen is very affordable. It goes for the price of just 2,500 naira. I bought my own for 2,500 naira. So not only does it not leave white cast, it is also very affordable, which makes it so good for people like us who are on a budget, who want to glow our skins but do not have so much money to spend. This sunscreen is very affordable. You can get it for the price of 2,500 naira here in Nigeria. That is how much I bought my own Dr. Rashel sunscreen. Now I also love this sunscreen because of the texture and the consistency. You guys, this sunscreen is not thick. This particular Dr. Rashel sunscreen, I love the consistency so much because it just feels like a normal cream. I don't know why sunscreens have to feel different from a normal cream, okay? But this particular one, they really did a good job, because this sunscreen just feels like a normal cream. It is not too thick. Most times I used to fear that those thick sunscreens can actually clog your pores and cause breakouts, and that is why people always complain of some particular sunscreen causing them pimples on their face, because of how thick these creams are. They can now clog your pores and cause breakouts on your skin. But this particular Dr. Rashel sunscreen is not thick. It has a very nice consistency, and I'm going to show you guys the consistency of this sunscreen right now. So when you open the packaging of it, this is how it comes, okay? It comes in this very small bottle. To be honest, it's actually very small. It is quite small, but it doesn't matter because it is very affordable, okay? So it comes in this small bottle. This is how it is. And to get the consistency of this sunscreen, you guys can see, let me show you. See, but it is not thick at all. Like this sunscreen is very light. It is not thick. That's one thing I love about the fact that why must a sunscreen be thick? Like, can't it just be like a normal cream? That's what I always ask myself. But luckily, Dr. Rashel has come with a very nice runny sunscreen. This sunscreen is not thick at all. It is just like a normal cream that you can use on your skin, and it makes a lot of sense to me, because me, I'm not up for all those thick sunscreens that are going to end up, clogging your pores and causing you breakout. This sunscreen has a very nice light runny consistency. It's not really runny per se, but it's not that kind of thick that may clog the pores. That is one thing I love about this sunscreen. Now, when it comes to how effective this sunscreen is it effective in actually protecting you from the sun? In my own opinion, I think it is effective. Okay, the only thing there is that you have to be reapplying it, because it says clearly on the packaging that you have to reapply every 2 hours. So if you want it to be like very, very effective on you, to give you that maximum sun protection, try to be reapplying it every 2 hours, okay, regularly during the day. That is what will make it to be very, very, very effective. And overall, I really, really do love this sunscreen. Now, if you want to use the sunscreen and you want to get the best out of it, there are some things that you really, really need to do in order to achieve that. And the very first thing I will tell you is that you have to make sure that you apply a whole lot of this sunscreen, and apply enough of it. This is not time for it to be economical, because this sunscreen on its own is already affordable, so it's not time for it to be economical with it. And also, it does not leave white cast, so you can rub as much as possible without being afraid that it leaves white cast. Okay, so now let me show you guys like the quantity of this sunscreen to rub in order to get the best out of it. When it comes to sunscreen, when it comes to SPF, there is a 2-finger rule that you have to apply, and this particular sunscreen, you have to apply the 2-finger rule, because if you want to get the best out of it, make sure that you're using the 2-finger rule to apply this sunscreen. Now let me show you guys. 2-finger rule says that you have to apply the sunscreen. The quantity of sunscreen you should use has to be like cover your 2 fingers, like your index finger and your middle finger. Like this particular finger, the sunscreen has to cover these 2 fingers. That is the quantity of sunscreen that will be enough to cover your face and your neck adequately, in order to give your face enough sun protection. So if you're going to use the sunscreen, please make sure that you're following the 2-finger rule. Apply sunscreen from down to up, 2 on these 2 fingers, and apply on your face, okay, in order to get enough coverage. And I'm going to be practicalizing that using this sunscreen to show you guys if it actually does leave white cast or not. Okay, so let me take my sunscreen now, and I'm going to be following the 2-finger rule, right? So this is the sunscreen, and for our 2-finger rule, I'm going to apply from down. This is 1 finger. Let's do the 2nd finger. This is the quantity that you should be applying every morning. Okay, so this is it. I've applied on my 2 fingers now, and this is what I'm going to now use on my face as well as on my neck. This is the required quantity. You can use more, but try not to use less than these 2 fingers. Okay, 2 fingers is what is enough for your face and your neck. Now let us apply this sunscreen on our face. Okay, so this is me. You guys saw that I took a lot of this sunscreen back. Let us see whether it is going to blend. Now let's start. So you guys, you people can see me. This is my face. Like, are you seeing any white cast? There is no white cast. My face just looks like I applied a normal cream. You guys saw the quantity of sunscreen I used. Like, it was 2 fingers. If it is some of those sunscreens that you apply 2 fingers, like, how dare you apply 2 fingers of those other sunscreens before? If it was some of those other sunscreens, you would have seen that your face would have become white by now. But you guys can see me. I applied this sunscreen and I don't look white. My face just looks normal. That is how this sunscreen is. Okay, so you guys, that is it for today's video. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please do not forget to like the video as well as subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. And I'll see you guys when next I come again with another helpful video. It's still your girl T, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Bye guys.